Hi everyone, are you ready for some math? Okay, we are on 8.5 and it is comparison problems with fractions. And so today I can solve comparison problems with fractions. So we're going to take everything that we've been doing in this chapter and apply it to word problems, okay? And here we go. Our first one is, the deepest part of the Grand Canyon is 1 1/6 miles. The Pacific Ocean is 6 times deeper. How deep is it? Well, first we can see that the Grand Canyon is 1 1/6 miles, okay? But the Pacific Ocean is 6 times deeper, so that 6 is important. We want to know how deep it is, so we're going to take 6 and multiply it by 1 1/6. Okay, so remember, when we do our problems like these that have a whole number multiplied by a mixed number, we need to turn our mixed number into an improper fraction. That is step 1. So I'm going to times and add. So I'm going to have 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 6 because my denominator stays the same. And now I can multiply that by 6. So I'm going to do 6 times 7, and that gives me 42. Okay? Whenever I multiply a whole number by a fraction, I always multiply my whole number by the numerator. All right? And so 42 is over 6. And let me just move this down a little bit. Okay. So I have 42 over 6. I can't leave that as an improper fraction, so I'm going to divide it. I have 42 divided by 6. Okay, 6 can go into 42, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 42, or 36, 42. So it can go in 7 times. 6 times 7 is 42, and it's even. Yay. So it is 7 miles deep. So my answer is 7 miles. All right? Okay, let's come over here and try another one. All right. I have Mount Washington is 1 1/10 miles above sea level. Mount Everest is 5 times higher. How high is Mount Everest? Well, I first want to find my important information. Mount Washington is 1 1/10 miles above sea level, but Mount Everest is 5 times higher. So I'm going to do 5 times 1 1/10. Awesome. Okay, this will tell us how high Mount Everest is. So remember, my first step is to multiply and add to get an improper fraction. Multiply, add. When I do that, I get 10 times 1 is 10, plus 1 is 11 over 10. And now I can times that by 5, my whole number. So when I do that, I do my whole number times the numerator, always. 5 times 11 is 55 over 10. I can't leave it as an improper fraction, so I'm going to come over and do 55 divided by 10. 10 can go into 55 5 times. 10 times 5 is 50, and 55 take away 50 is 5. So 5 is my whole number. So let's see, I'll write it right here. Can you guys see it? I'll write it right here. Okay, so 5, and then my fraction, I always take my remainder and put that on top. So my remainder was 5. So it's 5 over 10 because the denominator never changes. So Mount Everest is 5 5/10 high, higher than Mount Washington. Okay? Let's try a pause problem. Right? So this is your only pause problem. And let me see if it can come closer. Okay. So pause the video, try it out, and see if you can get the answer. Okay? So Komodo dragons are the heaviest lizards on Earth. A baby Komodo dragon is 1 1/4 feet long when born. Its mom is 6 times bigger. How big is she? Well, let's find our important information. We know that a baby Komodo when born is 1 1/4 feet long, and a mom is 6 times bigger. So we're going to have 6 times 1 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to multiply and add to get my mixed number into an improper fraction. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5/4. Now I can multiply that by 6. Now I'm going to do my whole number. 6 times 5, because that's all my numerator. 6 times 5 is 30/4. But I can't leave it like that. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do 30 divided by 4. 4 can go into 30. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, too big. So 7 times. 4 times 7 is 28. And when I subtract that, 30 take away 28 is 2. So I have remainder 2. My whole number is 7. And then on my fraction, I have my remainder, so 2 over 4. So she is 7 2/4 times bigger than the baby Komodo dragon. So hopefully you got that right, and hopefully you can multiply fractions and word problems. Bye.